Hello again, I'm Pierre Banks. It's the final week of the college football regular season, and the App State Mountaineers find themselves traveling to Alabama to take on the Trojans of Troy. The Trojans come into this one 3-4 on the Sun Belt season, and the Apps have already sewn up their spot in the Sun Belt Championship game. But there is still so much to play for both of these teams as they take the field on Friday night.
As far as their style of offense, they are a tempo-based offense. I think Caleb Barker is a tremendous quarterback, probably the toughest quarterback we've faced from a throwing standpoint all season. Reminds me a little bit more of Sam Howell than anybody else, just with his ability to throw the ball, with his arm talent, makes great reads. They've got dynamic playmaking ability. Obviously, Chip's been a really good offensive mind for a long time. So we got our hands full, one of the most dynamic offenses we've faced. Coach Hall does a great job. I'm familiar with Brandon. We worked together in 2012 at Arkansas State. He was the safeties coach. He's a Brent Venables disciple, so he's got a lot of scheme, understands how to take away an offense's strengths, and has, I think, done a nice job of each game trying to do that. He's got some really good players. Carlton Marshall, their middle linebacker, 7th in the country in tackles and 7th in the country in tackles for loss. He is an outstanding player that is as good as a linebacker as there is in our conference or that we've played against. Whether that's an SEC school or a Sun Belt school, he's as good as it gets, and we've got to be very aware of where he is and how he affects the game. So we got our hands full. I know that. They've got some experienced players. Their defensive line's got a lot of experience too, and so we're going to have our best stuff in a short week.
This Trojan offense is one of the most explosive the Apps will have seen all years. They average over 35 points per game, and this combination of quarterback Caleb Barker to receiver Kalen Geiger has been deadly all season. Look for the Apps to try to slow down this Troy run game, which will make them one-dimensional and possibly force Barker into some mistakes. Offensively, the Apps are who they are, so look for them to try to establish that ground game to open things up through the air. But with the Trojans coming in with 5 wins and looking to get bowl eligible, and the Apps having already won the Eastern Division but looking to host the Sun Belt Championship game for a second season in a row, there's a lot to be decided under the Friday Night Lights. Please join us for all of our pre-Troy coverage right here on AppStateSports.com. For AppVision, I'm Pierre Banks.